Well, hello Pablo. This is not one of these fancy videos with all these weird edits. You simply want to know what this email marketing stuff is all about. So for you, I have this quick analogy here. Now, please, I really want you guys to pay close attention to this little story because it's worth more than a 25-minute super complicated video on email marketing. Right now, it's going to sound a little crazy, but let's say that you're locked behind bars and you need to accumulate a good amount of money to plan an escape. And every day, if you want to sell something or matter of fact, anything, you need to bribe the guard. Today is $200, the next day is $250, the next week is $300, and over time you realize that like the prices just keep going up. And the price keeps going up, but you keep paying because you realize that it's the only way he will let you scream through the bars to the people walking by. And even then, he only gives you an hour. So you basically have 1 hour to scream. So you go all in. Hey guys, I'm selling something great. I'm selling a great product. Please come here and buy something. A few of them are coming, but 95% of them are not even buying, and you can't really blame it. Even if your product is great, it's just human nature. People do not buy something great off the first time they see it. There's no trust, no relationship, so basically no reason to care at all. But still, you try again the next day because you have no choice. You need money, you need a way out, and the hour he gives you is basically the only shot you've got. But this time you decide to change something. Something changes. You still pay the guard, you still yell, but instead you yell, hey guys, if you love X product, come here or text number 555. An hour goes by, nobody really bought your product, nobody came to see you, but one thing that you've noticed is that your cell phone, let's say that you have a cell phone in that jail cell, you had a cell phone. In that cell phone, you realize that like 8 people texted you and gave you their phone number, and that's 8 people that love what you have to offer, which means that like if you build some kind of a relationship with them, you can eventually make them buy something from you. And if you think about it, only someone who's really interested with your product would take out their phone and text the number 555. And when it comes to building a relationship with these potential customers, this time you do not need to bribe the guard for only an hour to speak to them. And you can get deeper. You can talk to them about your story, how you got in jail, how you are innocent, and you can turn someone who like was just walking past you into someone who is willing to take you out of jail, like for some reason. And now you also realize that the only reason why you would like to bribe the guard again is to add even more people in your phone number. It's basically infinite, and the more people you have, the more revenue you can create out of thin air. But yes, I guess most of you guys figured it out. Your cell phone is email marketing and the guard is ads. Most e-com brand owners nowadays are in a cell, but they're only depending on the guard to make some revenue. You have a cell phone, my friend. You have people who already have some kind of interest that you can use to make some kind of revenue. You do not need to spend thousands of dollars on ads over and over again. The big brands understood it a while ago, how powerful it was and how cheap it was. And I basically do the same thing because, as you know, I'm the right-hand man of a couple of e-com brands. And I basically use this exact strategy to drive them over 6 figures a month, every single month, which represents a good 30% of their total revenue. If you want to make it happen for yourself, I have a free ebook that breaks it down completely on how you can make it happen. You can see the results in less than 60 days. And for the ones who are literally just looking for an email marketer who knows how to make high converting designs and high converting automations, link is in the description. Let's go on a quick 5-minute call, see, explore your problems and see where we can go from there. But all right, now that I've broke down what email marketing is about, let's see how to make it happen, okay? But first, what's that about? Like, what is that? Guys, what is that? I'm sorry. Okay, 2 briefcases. I'll go with the right one or left. I'll go with the right one, you know. All right, let's go. Like and subscribe. Who put that there? I wonder who put that there. Let's go with the left one. Why like and subscribe? Why do that, you know? Like and subscribe again. Okay, that's not fair. But you know, I don't make the rule, guys. Okay, I'm not the one who makes the rules. So leave a like and subscribe. But anyways, now that we know what email marketing is all about with this analogy, let's figure out on how to make it happen. Your main sources of traffic is going to be either paid ads or social media. You can basically see paid ads and social media as 2 different ways of you screaming to bring people to your store. screaming to who? These people who are walking by your store. The only difference is that paid ads is the guard. You can see him as the guard because you have to pay it every single time, and it's getting more and more expensive. So these are the people that are looking at your store after you screamed at them and tell them that you have a wonderful product. And also keep in mind that 95% of these beautiful people standing outside are not going to buy your product for the first time seeing it, even if they like it. So the most people that are going to come from your ads and social media, if they see you for the first time, they're not going to buy it immediately, even if they crave it. It's not my fault. That's just human nature. If you have a problem with it, go talk to the big man upstairs. But yes, once they are at your store, just like the text 555, you need to find a way to get their emails, right? So you can eventually build a relationship with them and make them buy your products, just like the cell phone and the cell. So they will have to meet. Look what they will have to meet. They will have to meet the e-commerce god. The e-commerce god, also known as a sign-up form. This right there. I know some of you guys have seen it many times when you shopped at your favorite store, and this is the most important thing. The more people sign up to these little discounts, the bigger your list is, and the more amount of people you can convert into 1 time to 10 time customers. You can make someone buy your product like 10 times. That's basically what I do for a living, and the way I build a relationship to turn these cold customers who just saw you screaming on top of your lungs into your best friends that buy your product 100 times and text on every single one of your Instagram posts is by using automations. Like with strong automations and high converting email designs, you can build trust, educate them, lower their guards, nurture the relationship that you have with them, overcome objections, create urgency, and segment and personalize in your sleep. And this is how you make some kind of, just with automations, solid automations like that, you have like a good 20% of automated revenue every single month in your sleep. You do not have to do it ever again. All you have to do is set it up once and you're good to go. And the sickest part about it is that most of these automations are triggered by certain behaviors they're doing. So let's say someone puts your product in their cart, get distracted by their dogs and forget to buy. An automation is going to pop up in like an hour or like 40 minutes, reminding them basically to make the purchase. Like, oh, you forgot something. It's just so powerful. It's actually insane. Like most of your competitors wish you didn't see this video because this is what they use to get ahead of most of you guys. But yes, the direct results of these automations is an easy sell. It's an easy first sell because they're already warmed up. They know you, they trust you, and they just have no reason not to buy it, right? At this point, you can read this if you feel like it. We've already went over this, but yes, 3 campaigns a week, and the goal here with 3 campaigns a week is just to stay top of mind, because of course automations are there. You have to manually create 3 campaigns every single week just to remind them that you exist. And no, it's not spammy. This is the right amount that they need to stay for you to stay relevant. So obviously you're going to send this to your email list, and for the same goal basically. So trust, educate, warm, lower their guards. But yes, this time it's going to be manually, and the goal is just more sales. Like the ones who were there, we're just going to make more money with the ones who are in the email list. So if you have new product launches, this is where you're going to make it happen. If you have new fun facts, or this is where you're going to make it happen. And yes guys, on top of repeated sales, you end up turning them into super loyal people. Like you really build a extremely strong community around you. People engage with you 10 times more on social media. When it comes to this, I will speak about it in another video, so please leave a like and subscribe. But anyways, I don't want to make this video too long. Congratulations, my friend. Now you know what email marketing is all about. You know what the big brands like La Mer does with their customers. You know what Alo Yoga is also doing. This is their gods over here. This is Arc'teryx. I don't know if you guys know about Arc'teryx, this Canadian brand. I'm from Canada. And My Protein, which is also a great brand that I use. And now you guys also know what I do to turn brands into super brands by improving their email system. This one, for example, barely had anything, and I'm not kidding with that. They barely had anything, and in their first month, generally it's like 60 days, but in their first month by working with me, I've managed to add an extra 41% of total revenue, of extra revenue with just email marketing, right? This is my portfolio. These are wonderful email designs that I've made, transformations that I've made. For example, here Arc'teryx, I transformed that email into this. So it's pretty insane. I have a video about it on my YouTube channel. You guys can look how I made it happen. This is for a supplement brand. This is for La Mer. La Mer, basically, that's another transformation. They basically had that, and I was like, no way, Pablo, we're not gonna do this over here. And I made this for them. I made this for Black Friday. Yes, it's a very high converting email. This is what people are looking for, because at the end of the day, people need, when they open your emails, they must feel as if they must feel some type of dopamine. People with their the attention span nowadays, you have to be careful, and you have to make sure that what you show to the world is worth watching. Luxury brands over here, you can see watches that I also do. This is the welcome email. And yes, besides that, if you want this for your brand, you know what to do, my friends. Book a quick call with me. The link is in the description. A quick 5-minute call, just so we can explore, so I can explore your problems and see if we are a great fit. But besides that, I wish that this video was very insightful and helped you guys a lot in your e-commerce journey, email marketing journey. And yes, besides that, I'll see you in the next video, where I showed you what I wanted to do for the next video. So leave a like and subscribe. Good idea. And besides that, bye bye, my friend. Bye bye, Pablo.